Hi.
Yeah, I'm excited about today.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm kind of loving it.
I mean, they're always good ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one just had a lot of stuff in it, didn't it?
Got a whole page in my notebook, so.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I wrote big, so I have a few more pages. But I
I
even did a little doodle. You know, I drew a picture.
Oh, I like that. Doodling scripture.
Yeah, doodling scripture. But yeah, no, it's really good, and it's in Hebrews 12, 1 and 2. And I don't think we said hi to you guys out there.
Hi.
I feel like we haven't been together in a while, so or something. I don't know what it is. Yeah. But yeah, Hebrews 12, 1 and 2. And it's awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and read it.
Yeah, let's read it.
All right. Therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us also lay aside every weight and sin which clings so closely, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God.
A lot of good stuff in there.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, cloud of witnesses.
I like
First
it.
off, it was like, okay, what cloud of witnesses?
Yeah.
So, what I found out, was that it seems to be referring to basically everyone that was, had already gone before and that were living in faithfulness to God. So, Hebrews 11.
Yes.
Yes.
Hebrews 11. Yes.
Hebrews 11, the Hall of Faith.
That's right, the Hall of Faith. And we call it that. It's not, I know. I had that discussion with somebody one day, and I said, the Hall of Faith. And they go, what are you talking about? And I go, yeah, the Hall of Faith.
Yeah.
And they're like, I've never heard that before. And I'm like, the Hall of Faith.
Obviously. It's what it is.
And so I said, well, let me look. And there's no reference. It's our, it's kind of like our, title for it.
Yeah, a couple years ago, I probably also would have looked at you like,
what are you talking about?
What? Yeah. So, but yeah, so we have Hebrews 11 beforehand, and it goes through all the people and just basically what it showed of their faith, or what their faith showed.
Yes.
In them. So, like, I listed them all out. We don't have to go through all of them.
Well, I'm gonna preface it with, a lot of people go, well, what about the people in the Old Testament? They didn't have Jesus.
No, but they had.
So now we learned they had
the
faith.
promise of, oh yes,
and they had faith.
They had
faith in God. They knew who He was, and
even though they didn't have Jesus already physically on earth, having been there like we do,
right?
They had the promise of the Messiah, so they were able to hope in that future and have faith that God was going to
provide,
stay true to His word to provide.
Right. Provide the salvation.
Yeah, it's true.
Yep. So,
it's true.
Yay!
So then we get to see those people in heaven when we get there, and but yeah. I
know, it was really cool. Clouds are big in the Bible. I did find a couple of references. It's like 125 times it refers to clouds in the Bible.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yep. And what was some other things? Let me find this. But did you finish your thought?
I think so.
Did you? Okay.
Maybe.
I just want to make sure. You might jump in too.
Yeah.
But and many times that cloud was His presence.
Yes.
So there's a lot of meaning in the clouds. Talk about the rainbow, in the clouds, and that was Noah. And then talking about, let's see, there was another one that I had here, and I can't even read my own writing. But this is the thing: is that it was really, and it provided direction. When the Israelites were in the in the desert. The clouds provided direction, so it means a lot. There's a lot of meaning to clouds, and I know you were going to talk about the faith.
Yeah. The
people of faith. Yeah. So I kind of interrupted that.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. We just kind of have to break down the cloud of witnesses, and we did, and and just further on that, like, it's not only witnesses, but it's actually, so the original Greek word used here is martyr.
Oh.
So we have turned the Greek word martyr into what it means when Stephen was stoned and died for his faith. So not only is it just being witnesses and like telling about Jesus and sharing your faith was also the dying for your faith. So
Right.
it's just kind of like all in one.
All in one. Yeah.
But yeah, so the original Greek says that.
Yeah.
And so really, those people are our examples,
Mhm.
are human examples to push through on things, to endure on things, and realize that, you know, they went through hard times. They didn't always make the best of decisions, but when they put their faith in God, they were
Right.
able to endure those hard things and
That's right.
to see His promises on the other side.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Those clouds mean a lot.
yes.
So we know that, I'm just going to say the word, I'm just going to say it again.
Mhm.
It says, therefore, since we also have such a large cloud of witnesses surrounding us. So I think about just the thought of, I mean, I just kind of gave myself chill bumps, but I just think about, you know, they're there. That strength
Yeah.
that is there.
Well, it's
you
also
know.
like you think you're going up in a plane, you go into a cloud, and it's literally all around you in the plane. Obviously,
Yeah.
you don't get to reach out and
Right.
feel it.
Yeah, you don't get to touch
But
it.
it is completely surrounding and enveloping
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not just like a circle or a wall where there's still room,
Right.
but like the cloud of witnesses is there, and you
Yeah.
can feel it just like all around you.
Yeah, that's cool. The presence.
The presence. Yeah.
And you know, the other one I thought about is when Moses went up onto was it Hebron? Oh, I wrote it
Yes.
down. I don't remember which mountain, but anyway, he went up and God enveloped. I mean, it was complete cloud,
Yes.
clouded it over, and
Yes.
you know, and we've been in, you know, you've been on mountains where you see. What was it? We went to Alaska one time, and we were on our way. We'd gone on a mission trip.
Yes.
And then we spent a second week trying to see some things, and we wanted to see Mount. This is not Rainier, is it? No. Is that right?
I think you
No.
might be right.
I don't know.
Sorry.
But anyway, sorry about that. We'll look on that. So we went to see the mountain that is in Alaska.
Yes.
So on the way up, he wanted to stop and take pictures. Of course, he takes pictures like, you know, it's nonstop. So I said, well, can we do it later? And he says, no, I think we need to do it now. And I said, okay, you're right. So absolutely the most gorgeous picture of the mountain.
Yeah.
Thank goodness, because on the way down it rained all the way.
Oh,
You couldn't even see.
Yes.
You couldn't even see it. So
Yes.
you know, when you think about, I don't know, it was just being
Yeah.
enveloped and
Yeah.
just the coziness of it. And that's only the first part of the verse.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes.
Cool.
But there's a lot more.
Yes.
There's a lot more.
Yeah. We go on to say, you know, we lay aside every weight and the sin which clings so closely.
Yeah.
So, you know, with that we're able to, because Jesus has made us righteous and new creatures because of our faith in Him.
Yes.
We can pull off that sin. You know, we're still going to have that temptations,
Yes.
you know, day by day.
Yes.
But we have the examples of the cloud of witnesses. We have the example of Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, Jesus lived that perfect life, and He was able to abstain from all sin, and, you know, we're able to take those things off as we're running this race.
Yes.
Yeah, and I love how it's worded of let us run with endurance the race that's set before us, because Paul is including himself.
Yeah.
He's not othering, like, he's like, I'm
on the outside
I'm far
looking
above
in.
you. No.
Yes. Yeah.
He's included in all of this, that he needs this reminder that that he's running this race along with us.
Right.
Or he did at that point, you know.
Yeah. I kind of thought about the word hinder, and I think did yours use hinder as well? Your version?
Where is your hinder?
We're talking about a cloud of witnesses. Let us lay aside every hindrance. Right?
Wait,
you said wait, and I like that it said wait.
Yeah.
And a hindrance or a weight is something that limits us.
Yes.
And we are supposed to do that. Mm-hmm. You know, lay it aside. I thought about, and also then it says, and the sin that so easily ensnares us. And I think about how easy can you feel like you're on the right road, and then something ensnaring is sometimes it's like something grabs you by the ankle. You know?
It's like a trap set for an animal. The animal's running through. They don't see it coming.
Yeah. And so that's kind of the way I thought about it. The snare, it's like a trap or a setup or something deceives you, just like Adam and Eve. You know, Eve was deceived and then in turn, talked her husband into it, right? Yeah. Easily. But and I thought about sin. It's the things that we say, do, and think. You know, we talk about
everything that separates us from God.
That's right. What separates us from God, and so, you know what? It was kind of interesting because and then I went on to talk about the race and thinking about let us run with endurance. Endurance is not made in a day, right?
Yes.
Endurance is something that we build up, right, over time. And we're able to, just like any exercise, anything you do, you don't start it off like the pro.
Yeah, you can't do 100 push-ups right off and not have any other prior experience.
Yeah.
You have to start with, 1, 5, 10.
Yeah, right.
It builds up.
That's right.
Exactly.
So endurance takes time.
Yes, it does.
And I thought about the things that are implanted in us when we receive Jesus, and helping us know what we should do and shouldn't do. And the only way we can do that is His Word.
Yes.
Right? Going through His Word. And so this is the other thing I did. Did you have something else you want to share? Because I
probably have some other things, but you should. Right now, go for it.
Go for it?
Go for it.
Well, because this is what I'm thinking of when it talks about it, the race before us. So I was like, you know what? Running a race. So I decided to look up some things on running a race.
Oh boy.
And this is kind of where I came. There's different kinds of races. A trail race, a marathon, just an obstacle course. They also had a turkey trot. I was trying to say both those words at the same time. A turkey trot, just the things. But you need, I looked up, okay, what do you got to do to do a race, okay? So what do you got to do? And so I thought you got to have the right equipment. Yes. You got to be careful of pitfalls. You got to know the things that, how do you start? When do you start?
Yeah. How do you pace yourself?
And so this is what I then I said, okay. So I think I wrote it down in a more presentable way. I think I want to make sure. But this is what I kind of came up with compared to a race, okay? Comparing us
on the Christian
walk and during the race that we're supposed to do was number one, it says the right equipment, right? You got to have the right shoes and all that. Yes. So number one, we need to put on the armor of God.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, we do.
That's the right equipment.
Yes.
And that's in His Word, right? Ephesians 6. All right? And the next thing, you got to get started. You got to build up. And we just talked about that, right?
Yep.
And so how do we do that? We start reading His Word. You do 5 minutes today, or you pick start in John. I asked my pastor one time, should I start in Revelations? Because I had just started back, really getting to understand what church and the Bible, all that was.
Yeah.
And I was 20-something. And he says, no, don't start there. I said, okay, where should I start?
End, yes.
And I think John is really a good place to start. I think it's a good book.
Yeah.
The next thing is to avoid pitfalls. When you're running, you want to avoid anything that might cause, you to to stumble or fall or tremble, or fall, something like that. Maybe, and that's sin. We got to be careful, pay attention. If you have a weakness, it's just like having a sweet tooth. You don't go into a candy store, right?
Yeah.
No. You watch for those pitfalls. And two, the other thing, I guess when you're running, you hit the wall. You have a spot where you. I've heard that word before. You hit the wall, and you got to get past that one spot.
Yes.
And then you feel free again.
Yes.
So.
I don't know if you're gonna get to this.
Go ahead. You do it. You pick up
with the pitfalls and everything